Hi everybody, I'm Erica Long, and typically on Life Talk I usually have an opposing view from Anthony, but this time I'm gonna say, most of the stuff I pretty much agree with. However, I want to take it to another degree. First of all, I would like to say, yes, it was okay for him to go ahead and get paid. Johnny Valentine, the gentleman who pretty much sued his wife, lover, and she ended up pregnant. Great for him. But you know what? To all my ladies out there, let me just educate you a little bit. We all know the old saying, women love easy while men love hard, right? And when a woman cheats on her man, they pretty much seek revenge. And in that particular case, that's pretty much what it was, right? Ladies, educate yourself, understand what the law is, because the law can also work for you. My point is that the statistic still stands that men still cheat more than women. Although women, the statistics is steadily rising. So all I'm saying is, if it worked for Mr. Johnny Valentine, it can also work for you. And here in Michigan, that statistic still stands. A lot of the men still cheat. Hopefully I won't get hurt after this segment by the men who are surrounding me right now, but I mean, this is a true fact. The statistics is still high for men, that most men cheat, okay, versus a woman, although the statistics is steadily rising. So ladies, all I'm saying is, if your man cheats on you, or if your husband cheats on you, let me correct that. If your husband cheats on you, know that you can sue and get paid. That's all I wanted to say. Back to you, Anthony.
Hello and welcome. Today we're going to talk about alienation of affection. I'm your co-host Anthony Yanish. I have with me right now Curtis Clay.
Hello everybody.
And we thank you for joining us, and we invite you to our conversation and Life Talk. So tell me, Kurt, what you feel about this new thing going on with the lawsuit of alienation of affection, where the gentleman has just been sued for like $750,000 last year and lost, and now it's going to Supreme Court.
Me personally, I think that it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, that's a lot of money to be given out to say, I stole your girl.
Well, you got to pay to play, right? Right?
You do got to pay to play.
You got to pay to play. That's what I'm saying, man. So, the way I see it, I ain't mad. Brother got to get his. We're going to take what I like.
That's true. That's true. I remember that it's like, then it might evolve into, okay, he stole my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Then it might evolve to, he stole the girl that I was talking,
right.
Think about talking to.
Right. But you know what? This is all based on, the law is only based for marriages only. So you can have a girlfriend all you want and other guys still, it's all cool. I'm like this. Game is game, correct?
That is true.
Game is game. If your boyfriend, girlfriend, she chose you, she got tired of the old boyfriend. But if you chose to marry, then you just basically signed a contractual agreement.
Wow.
That's all I'm saying, man. Now, you explain to me if I'm wrong on that third party coming in between that contract.
Well, you know what? People say that, well, it's true that marriage is ordained by God, and sometimes people are like rushing to marriage. Sometimes people make the wrong decisions.
That's true. That's true. That's true. But you know what? Let me just try to run down a little definition of alienation of affection.
Okay.
Because that's true what you said. All right. Like my understanding is that it has to be in order to win something like that, you have to establish the fact that there's love between two people in a marriage. The marital love, it must be alienated some kind of way. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And like the third party has to be truly, intentionally, maliciously trying to destroy or sabotage that marriage to have that person.
Okay, give me an example.
Like say for example, okay, me, for instance, I was married one time.
I was married one time too, believe it or not.
Oh, congratulations, man, on your divorce. I hope you moved on to a more prosperous moment.
Well, right now, in between ladies.
Yeah, in between ladies, you heard that. Single man, better jump on this. But anyway, yeah, so I was there for my wife. My ex-wife, I took care of her, took care of my kids. I did everything. I was never out in the streets hanging out, so forth and so on.
Like myself.
You know, but you know, there was this cat, I guess, was in the picture. I didn't know. And I guess he kept pushing the envelope, but she started directing her attention toward him. And, you know, basically the marriage started falling apart. I'm sure I did something that was wrong in it that caused it to falter. I'm not sure what I did, but I'm sure I've done something, because nobody runs in a marriage perfect. Nobody.
You know what's amazing is that I think sometimes it's our culture, the culture we're in, just doesn't let the good guy win.
That's true. That's true. But I'm cool with it, you know. Yeah. I'm cool with it. But the bottom line is, we're going into, you know, going into that, what I'm saying. So, like, he kept pursuing and pushing. So it happened. We divorced. Everybody moved on in separate things, you know. Now, I could have sued for this. I heard about this, and I could have sued, but I chose not to. Let's just move forward, get over with. But there comes a time now when you look at life now, everybody seems to be involved in some crazy situation. Divorces are high because everybody's pursuing everybody. That's you know, true. Things of that nature.
Now, I ask you a question. Do you think that marriage has evolved to just being just girlfriend, boyfriend in legal fashion?
You know what? That's a good question. And you know, Erica.
Yeah, we would ask Erica.
Yeah, Erica gonna need to answer that question. You gotta answer that one for us, Erica.
Erica, you know
but in my opinion, I'm gonna say this, man. It seems like it's more of a fashion statement nowadays.
Wow. Oh, fashion statement?
Yeah, it's like, you know, it's fashionable to say I got married or something. But then the minute it doesn't work out, you're out the door. Or when you get married, you're looking at other guys, so forth and so on, or women. But, you know, not get off track, because that's what we're starting to do, drift out of it, is that to alienate somebody's affection, I mean, you have to truly be working hard to make that happen. That's like true. This thing last year, the lady states somewhere that she was like offended that she was considered property. She wasn't her ex-husband's property. She doesn't consider herself anybody's property but her own. In my opinion, I'm like, you say you're nobody's property, but yet you just said you're property.
You got a good point there, man. You got a good point.
You know? So, you know, all I'm saying is this, Kurt. I just wanted to know why the third party feel like they shouldn't have to pay for destroying something.
Good point there. I don't think we should pay like I did it before her.
You're right. I don't know.
I don't think a person
that's why you divorced, huh?
I think a third party shouldn't pay, because it's just, when it comes to love and war, all is fair.
All right. Well, you heard that. You heard that. Well, our time is running out, and we would like to thank you for joining us about alienation of affection. But know this, study your laws in your different states, players, pimps, and pimpettes, because to play, it will cost you to be the boss up in that joint. Have a good day. Thank you for joining us at Life Talk. Goodbye.
Let's talk about life, love, law, sex, and religion. Let's talk about alternative lifestyles, poverty and people in prison. Let's talk about saving the environment, uplifting the community, fixing the economy, and local artists having unity. Let's talk about spoken word or comedy, poetry and R&B. But let's focus on what's happening with us here in the Detroit City, where it ain't always pretty, but we're here to inform and enlighten. And we talk about things that are wrong, and through awareness we focus on making it right. So thank you for letting us into your home and viewing us tonight. This is Life Talk.